Hak-Attack, Salt Typhoon, and the Router Racket. Yo, welcome back to Hak-Attack, where the routers are haunted and the patches never sleep. This week, we're diving into a joint advisory that reads like a cyber horror script. CISA, NSA, FBI, and the whole Five Eyes crew are sounding alarms over Salt Typhoon, also known as Volt Typhoon or UNC6384. Chinese, state-sponsored actors are creeping through critical infrastructure like it's their backyard. Telecom, transport, lodging, even military networks, nothing's sacred. They're exploiting Avanti, Palo Alto, and Cisco gear to stay embedded long-term. And they're not just using routers, they're modifying them. Persistence through hardware. That's old-school espionage with a firmware twist. 3 Chinese firms are named: Juxinhe, Huanyu, Tianqiong, and Zhixin Ruijie. If you're running unpatched gear, you're basically leaving the door open and offering snacks. Meanwhile, Google's waving red flags about a Beijing-backed hijack op targeting diplomats in Asia. Malware disguised as Adobe updates delivered through captive portals. That's not phishing, that's gourmet exploitation. According to Future's got receipts, China, Russia, Iran, North Korea, they're speed-running vulnerability weaponization, 0 day to full-blown exploit in record time. You patch slow, you bleed fast. TransUnion got hit. 4.4 million US customers exposed. SSN's personal data all snatched via a compromised Salesforce instance. Attacker goes by US DoD. No nation-state backing, just raw hustle. And then there's ShadowSoap, a suspected Russian-Chinese collab. Telegram bots for command and control. Chrome password theft. 30-plus government targets across APAC and Central Asia. Victims still popping up as of July. Forum whispers say Salt Typhoons expanding into U.S. military infrastructure. No hard proof yet, but the urgency in the advisory screams, believe it. Pre-positioning for future conflict? This ain't Cold War, it's Router War. No flashy new tools this week, but don't get comfy. Citrix, NetScaler, and Git dropped critical patches. Supply chains still a soft belly. Stay paranoid. Stay patched. That's it for this drop. You're listening to Hak-Attack, where the threat intel hits harder than your firewall. Catch you next breach.